What's up, y'all? Erebus here, and welcome to another Dark Souls Remastered video. So hopefully this is going to be the last of these types of videos that I do, addressing getting infinite souls. But it was brought to my attention that there's a much easier way than the last way that I had mentioned. It has to do with parrying, which is why you're seeing me parry a ton. So I have a dark hand for parrying. If you don't have a fist weapon, you could easily just use your bare hand, that's fine. You just want to make sure you have the ability to parry, and that you have the soul that you want to duplicate up at the top here. So there I just showed you how to change order if you don't know how to do that. It's just going to make it easier to have it in that first slot. So this method doesn't really require much timing, which has been the problem since the patch, is the whole jumping thing requires very hyper-specific timing. And it's a bit of a problem. So this is a much easier way to do it. So what you're going to do is... essentially, I'm going to show you in a second, but you're going to parry, riposte, in the riposte animation use the soul, and then use Estus as soon as it is available. And with the action cues, this is going to confuse the game into doing what we've done in the past, which is getting the effects of the soul item while using a consumable. Now, one point is you're going to want to use a weapon that you can't use. So here I'm using the Man-Serpent Greatsword, because you want to do as little damage as possible to the enemies. That way you can recreate the glitch as much as you possibly can without having to sit. If you're a male character, I believe you can just use your bare fist, but as a female you need to have a weapon. So I'm using the Man-Serpent Greatsword because I can't use it. So let's get into the actual example here. This, by the way, I did not discover myself. This was brought to my attention by one of my awesome subs named Drangatang. He's got a video on his channel also that he shared with me to show me how to replicate the glitch. So I'm going to have both his channel and his original video in the description for this video and also at the end. So go show him some love, because this is all his knowledge that he was just kind enough to share with me. And now I'm just sharing with you guys, because I said I would. So, here I'm giving you the slow-mo on how this works exactly, so that you can just see every step nice and slow. And then we'll get into some more regular speed examples. I wanted to put a couple examples in. The last time I did a glitch video, I only had, I think, 1 or 2 examples, and it was, a minute long, which is fine, but some people need a little bit of extra, just to see it, and you don't want to rewind 500 times. So here we're looking at it. It's very easy to do now, so most people shouldn't have any trouble. I like to use these hollows here. In Drangatang's original video, he used the chaps outside of the Ended Parish bonfire. Where Andre's at, there's those 3 guys. So he was going there, that direction, killing the crossbow guy, and then using the 2 melee dudes to do the glitch. I prefer this area because there's more of them, which means you don't have to sit down as much, and also, when you do have to sit down, the bonfire's a lot closer than it would be in Undead Parish. But you can do this anywhere. It doesn't actually matter where. Nor do the enemies matter. You can use whatever enemy you want as long as they're able to be parried. I just use these guys because they do very little damage in case you mess up and get hit. There's a bunch of them clustered here. Their attacks are really slow and easy to parry, so even if you're not good at parrying, it shouldn't be too big of a hassle. These guys are very easy to parry. So, and if you've never parried before, or you're bad at parries or whatever, just try to do it a few times without the glitch, just to practice the timing. You'll get the hang of it pretty easily. You see there, I missed tons of parries still, but overall these guys are very easy, so you should be able to learn without too much trouble. So here I'm just showcasing how many times in a row you can get it to work. Now, sometimes it is going to be finicky. I had several times where like in a row, I would just drink Estus like 6 times instead of doing the glitch without changing my timing, so I'm not really sure why that was. But just know that that can happen. Just keep at it. If it does happen, it shouldn't take you long. But that's really all there is to it. So Hope you enjoyed. Hope you get some use out of it. This is much better than the last whole jumping debacle, so should be good. If you guys have any questions, as always, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe if you so choose. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.